The state of Maine has ruled former President Donald Trump is not eligible to appear on the state's 2024 presidential ballot. He faces more than a dozen legal challenges to his eligibility for office under the 14th Amendment in both state and federal courts. Wendy Gillette explains the latest decision and the possible ramifications.
Former President Donald Trump goes back on the campaign trail next week in Iowa. In the latest decision on his eligibility to appear on the 2024 presidential primary ballot, Maine's Democratic Secretary of State ruled on 3 challenges, deciding Trump is not eligible to appear on the ballot because of Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which says no person shall hold office if they have engaged in insurrection or rebellion, ruling he did so on January 6, 2021. A hearing on the challenges was held earlier this month in which Trump's attorney argued his case.
There's substantial federal jurisdictional issues that prohibit a state from engaging in this type of behavior.
Trump's campaign says an appeal will be filed in state court, but it's unlikely to end there. Michigan Supreme Court said Wednesday Trump will remain on the state's primary election ballot following a challenge. Colorado's Supreme Court ruled Trump was disqualified from the ballot there. For now, he's back on after the state's Republican Party asked the Supreme Court to weigh in.
All of this, I think, at least before the general, is screaming out for the Supreme Court to say, here's who is disqualified.
It's a given that it's about slavery.
Elsewhere on the campaign trail, GOP candidate Nikki Haley backpedaled Thursday, a day after she did not mention slavery when a New Hampshire voter asked her what caused the Civil War.
I think the cause of the Civil War was basically how government was going to run.
That brought criticism from other Republican presidential hopefuls.
Not that difficult to identify and acknowledge the role slavery played in the Civil War.
As the sparring intensifies, the Iowa caucuses will kick off the nominating process just 2.5 weeks from now. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.